All right. Before I get into this rant, I wanted to look at this picture. And that's a pretty house, isn't it? Yeah, very colorful. What does that remind you of? To me, that reminds me of the gay pride flag. That's what it reminds me of. Now, the question I want to ask you guys is, where is this house located? Now, if you say across the street from the Westboro Baptist Church, then you're absolutely positively correct. Oh my goodness. My wife showed me this article and I was like, really? Someone's actually taking the fight to the Westboro Baptist Church on gay rights. That is awesome. But anyway, all seriousness, I read the article and it turns out there's a guy named Aaron Jackson who is a founder of a non-profit organization known as I believe it's called Planting Peace. Pretty much this is an organization that has to do with, you know, saving the rainforest, giving homes to orphans, building orphanages, and pretty much doing good for the community, pretty much, and the environment. And I guess Aaron Jackson was hearing a story from a 10-year-old boy about how he was protesting against the Westboro Baptist Church, and he went on Google Earth to look for where is this place located. And when he found it and he wanted to see like the area around it, because like with Google Earth you pretty much get like a screenshot of the actual street of where something is located, and then he look at it from a three-dimensional, you know, not three-dimensional, 360 camera to see like where the environment around it. And then he turned up to a house that was said for sale. Then he actually went online to find out, well, not went online, but he actually did some research to see if the house is still for sale, and he found out that it is. So he decided to buy it for about like $83,000, and decided to have some volunteers to paint this house using the colors of the gay pride flag, as is pretty much a way to say, you know, stick it to the Westboro Baptist Church, which was awesome. I thought that was great. I was actually tickled pink when I heard about this. Yeah, I like to use the word tickle pink. But anyway, so yeah, my thoughts on this is, well, how does it feel, Westboro Baptist Church, of invading someone else's space for your hatred towards gays, towards the military, whatnot, and everything? How does it feel? I hope it feels good, because now you know how it feels. You know, and you know the great thing about it is, I know this is really getting under your skin when you see that house with the colors of the gay pride flag. And you know the best part about it is, you can't do anything about it. You can't even picket that house. You wanna know why? Because the difference between that house and funeral and excuse me, I'm trying to think of the word. As you can see, I'm a little giddy about this whole thing. Cemeteries and stuff like that, and doing their memorial services, and you guys like to picket there. You know what the difference between those places and that house? Well, that house is private property. That place is public property, so you can do whatever you want over there, and I know you use your First Amendment rights, but here's the thing. There's also a thing called the right of privacy, and when it comes to that house, you can't picket, you can't do anything, or vandalize it. Wanna know why? It's called trespassing. There's nothing you can do about it to try to say you need to stop this, because guess what? The guy bought that house. Aaron Jackson bought that house. It's his house, his property. He does what he wants with it. It's not hurting anybody. They're just painting it any color they want. There's no crime against painting it a certain way. No crime at all. And that's what he's doing. And he's using his own rights to express himself with his house. And it's right in front of your faces for you guys to see. And I'm actually happy that somebody had the guts to actually take it to them in their territory, since those people, those Westboro Baptist Church fools, like to come into other people's business, other people's personal space to spread their hatred. I'm actually happy. I'm really happy that somebody had the guts to actually stick it to them, and I think people should be doing that. Now, is it the right thing to do? In my opinion, to some people, it's kind of putting fuel to the fire. But you know what? They're not harming anybody. They're not taking an act of violence. So, you know what? That's the best course of action. Sometimes you need to turn it around to make them feel how we feel. That they're invading people's privacy, that they're hurting people's feelings because of their radical beliefs. And I'm really proud of Aaron Jackson and everyone else who supports him and helping him out. And I wish I was in that area, because I would be glad. I would have been glad to volunteer to paint that house using the gay pride flag colors. I'm actually happy for him. And you know what? This campaign that he's doing called Equality House, which is pretty much, I believe, is promoting gay rights. I'm going to support it. And you know what? This is the first step to be rid of those fools out there. To be rid of the Westboro Baptist Church. This is the first step. Is it the permanent solution? Probably not. But everyone should be taking their example and actually fight back with non-violence by doing smart things like that. And like I said, Westboro, there's nothing you can do about it. And if you dare to picket that house, guess what? You're trespassing, and therefore you could be arrested. Since you like to use the law behind your radical messages and stuff like that, saying we're not breaking any laws, and neither is Aaron Jackson and everyone else who supports him. Alright, but that's all I have to say about that. If you guys want to see the article, it's down in the description box, and also in the description box you'll see websites to Aaron Jackson's charities and campaigns and his special programs to help the community. And you know what? I'm actually gonna sign up and actually be supporting him. Anyway, that's all I have to say, guys. So, like I said, fight the good fight with non-violence. This is Dual Dreamer, rant number 31. Have a good day.